Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the video. I'm GetGoodGuy, and today I want to talk to you guys about transferable skills, or in this specific circumstance, how playing other games can help you to be better at Battlefield and vice versa. It's something I've touched upon before, but I've never focused upon it as a main topic of a video, so let's fix that today. What I'm going to do is tell you about my experiences of playing games and how they've helped me in transitioning to Battlefield, and then I'd like to hear your stories of similar experiences, because although different first-person shooters require different skill sets, there will be certain things that you can carry across which aid in your adapting to a new game. That's not to say that this is instantaneous, of course. Anyone that's seen my first video on Battlefield will know that I wasn't instantly able to play the game. In fact, I was pretty awful, to be honest with you, but there were already some things that I was able to work with, such as listening for audio cues, something that Battlefield is full of, be it footsteps, reloads, the rumble of tanks, and many other things. So at least I'd already been conditioned from other games to react to these noises, otherwise I'd likely just treat them all as war noises and just run around getting shot to pieces. And that actually leads me quite neatly to simply not running around at random. Playing Call of Duty helped to teach me that those who sprint everywhere get punished, and also that sprinting around corners, through open areas and such like, will also see you visiting the death screen on a regular basis. But Call of Duty didn't teach me everything I needed. Far from it, in fact. When it comes to sniping, for example, Call of Duty is such a forgiving platform for snipers that it wasn't a whole lot of use to me. Oddly, Destiny was a far better experience for me to draw upon, as I sniped quite a lot in that game, and although it's still markedly different from Battlefield sniping, the extra difficulty of it, such as having to hit headshots, aim assist and auto-rotation not being as strong as some other games, etc., it put me in a better spot to snipe in Battlefield, which is actually reasonably difficult compared to a lot of other titles. And this allowed me to take to sniping pretty quickly in BF1 once I finally decided to give it a try. And remember, I am talking about on console, I know PC is a little bit different. But beyond this, I learned some of the most important lessons I could by simply playing a variety of FPS titles. That lesson was what player norms are and how to act upon them. I've played 3 different Halo titles, about 8 different Call of Duties, 2 Destiny games, and a whole host of other first-person shooters, and they all taught me the same thing, that the vast majority of people are predictable. Many players will do the same things at the start of a game. They'll do the same things in a gunfight. They have the same tendencies. They throw grenades at the same time during an exchange and at the same spot. They peek at the same time. They run the same routes and so much more. And once you work this stuff out, your job is made a whole lot easier. There are hot routes and zones in every game where mass amounts of players can often be found. Many people like to take the fastest and straightest route to their destination that they can. There are also common camping spots and sightlines. Many players will lie down when they've taken a snipe to the body. Many snipers will often miss their shot and not react in time to pull out their sidearm at close range, and so much more. Learn these tendencies and how to counter them, and you can improve your performance dramatically without actually improving your mechanical skills in any way. I assume that right now, as you're thinking about it, lots of you are agreeing with me. Or perhaps you're realizing that maybe you're one of these people playing pretty much the same way as so many others, all staring at the same direction, etc. It's an extremely common occurrence. So maybe now you can try to break out of that and be a bit more original and unpredictable. But what has Battlefield taught me that I can take to other games? Well, it's taught me to be more creative, how to use cover in more imaginative ways, how to be prepared for multiple eventualities, because there are snipers, tanks, SMGs, debris, and loads more. Battlefield brings you out of your comfort zone and makes you consider so many factors. This can of course be frustrating at times, but it can also be interesting, fun, thrilling, and it all helps to develop your overall skills. It can help to make other shooting titles seem extremely simplistic, which allows you to focus on their core mechanics much more easily. The big takeaway from all of this is something that applies to life in general. There are transferable skills out there. Picking up as many as you can will only help you to perform better on the whole. But in order to do this, you have to be conscious of these skills and apply them appropriately. So, what skills have you learned elsewhere that you've been able to apply in Battlefield 1? Or, what have you learned in Battlefield that helps your performance in other games? Let me know in the comment section below. Now, let's go over to the board of awesome for the fantastic people who allow you to get content from me full-time by supporting the channel on Patreon. It truly wouldn't be possible for me to do this every single day without them. So thanks to everyone on here. If you want to join them on the board of awesome, the link to the Patreon page is in the description and my pinned comment. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos, and feel free to like, share, and subscribe. I'm GetGoodGuy, and I'll see you next next time, laters.